My stepsister found my private journals where I write letters to my mom who passed away and read them out loud to her friend for laughs, so when I called her disgusting, my dad said I was overreacting because she's just a kid. Posted by you/samxblue. Hey, I made this account just for this because I'm always seeing these posts, and I really don't want to ask this on Twitter or Instagram where my close friends could see. It's embarrassing to me. So my mom passed away 5 years ago when I was 12. My dad remarried about 3 years ago. His new wife, Stacy, came with a daughter who's now 12, and I'm 17. Stacy looks like she tried to be a model in a small-town catalog once and never got over it. She's loud, but honestly, I just stay out of her way. I don't have a close relationship with her daughter either because she's basically her mini-me. As for my dad, he has always been a keep-the-peace kind of guy, even when my mom was alive. He just hates any kind of confrontation, so he lets people walk all over him, which means he lets Stacy and her daughter do whatever they want. So yeah, we don't feel like a family at all. Anyway, after my mom passed away, I started journaling. It's the one thing that helped. At first, I was just writing letters to her, telling her about school and how much I missed her. Now it's just where I put everything, how much I can't stand Stacy, dumb stuff happening at school, the fact I have a massive crush on this girl in my chemistry class. They're literally my brain on paper, and I keep them in my desk drawer, never out in the open. So I got home around 3 days ago, and I hear laughing coming from my room. I open the door, and my stepsister and her friend are on my floor with my journals spread out around them. She was reading them out loud in a stupid, mocking voice. She was reading a part about how I was having a bad day and just wanted to talk to my mom. They were laughing their butts off. Then she flipped to a part about my crush and was like, "Ew, she likes girls." I really don't even remember what I said because I just started screaming at them to get out of my room. My dad and Stacy ran in because her friends started screaming. Literally, she was too loud, acting as if I was gonna hurt them or something, and my stepsister immediately started crying, saying they were just joking and that I was being crazy. My dad just tells me I'm overreacting and that she's just a kid and she didn't mean any harm, that I'm basically an adult and stuff. Literally before I could even explain myself, he already took her side. Then he told me I shouldn't have left my journals where she could find them. I was so mad I looked at him and said something like, "Of course you'd say that, you haven't given a darn about me or mom since they moved in." Then I turned to my stepsister and said, "Don't ever talk to me again, you're so weird and disgusting." Stacy gasped and dragged her sobbing daughter out of the room. My dad just looked at me with this disappointed face and walked out. It's been dead silent in the house ever since. They're all acting like I'm this huge monster who needs to apologize and kind of giving me the cold shoulder. I know what I said was mean, but I feel like she crossed a line that you can't come back from. Relevant comments. Commenter 1, NTA. Your dad is your only parent left, and if he's not going to stick up for you, you don't have any choice but to do it yourself. Is what you said a little mean? Yeah. Will it get your point across? Also yes. Therapy could help you guys as a family, but everyone has to want to participate. Commenter 2, I am sorry you had to experience that. NTA in my book. Stepsister had no business reading your journals or sharing them with a stranger. Your family has no apparent understanding of privacy or respect for boundaries. Tell your father you want family counseling and respect for your personal boundaries. If he doesn't agree, perhaps you can talk to a school counselor. You have less than a year before you are an adult and can legally move out. So start collecting important documents like birth certificate, social security card, and any other documents to take with you that might help you with school or employment. Do you have any grandparents or maternal relatives you can reach out to? If so, you may be able to store your private things with them to keep them safe. Commenter 3, go to your nearest hardware store and get a lock for your room. If you're not allowed, get a chest or a lock for your wardrobe and keep your journals in there. If your dad throws a fit about that, remind him that he told you to keep your journals where the bratty stepsister can't find them, and apparently your closed drawers in your desk, inside your room, where she has no business being, isn't far enough out of her reach that she can't find them. So you have to take more care of keeping her out, as per his instructions. Focus on school, try to get a scholarship to a college far, far away. NTA. Commenter 4, NTA. Your dad failed you big time. No reason to apologize to the little brat. She hasn't apologized to you. I don't even think your words were harsh. Believe me, I could come up with a lot more harsh and pointed. Just stay silent. Live in your room. Focus hard on school. Make plans for how to get out when you're 18. Do you have a job? Get one, save every penny, somewhere the brat and your father and his wife can't get to. Find your birth certificate and social security card. You'll need them. Do you know what gray rocking is? Do that moving forward until you can get out. Complete information diet. Don't tell them when you're leaving or where you're going. Just go. Do you have grandparents or other relatives you could live with? Update, 4 days later. Hey everyone, hope you all are doing great. I want to start by saying that I'm genuinely sorry for not responding to everyone individually, but I read all of the comments, and to everyone who reached out in my DMs, you guys are great. Seriously. Not a whole lot has happened, but a few of you asked for an update, so here it is. First, to answer the questions I kept seeing, yes, I have a part-time job, and I'm saving up. The plan is to move out the second I turn 18. And no, my dad isn't homophobic. He was actually really supportive when I came out a few years ago. Stacy isn't either, surprisingly. Honestly, I think her daughter just did it because she wanted her friend to think she was cool for making fun of the girl kisser. Anyway, after reading all your comments and making sure I wasn't actually a monster, I just decided to stop trying. I'm not gonna be rude, but I'm not going out of my way to pretend we're a happy family anymore. I just act the way they deserve. Like 2 days after I posted, my dad came into my room and was like, "Hey, we ordered pizza from your favorite place if you want some." I just said no thanks. He looked genuinely disappointed and said he'd leave some for me in the fridge. I felt kind of bad for like a second, but then I remembered he's the one who let this happen, so I don't care. He's been trying to start conversations with me since then, but I just give 1 or 2 word answers, and he eventually gives up. Stacy made her daughter give me this super forced apology in the kitchen the other day. She was just staring at the floor and mumbled, "I'm sorry for reading your diary and being rude." I just said thanks and didn't even look up from my phone. The house is quiet now, which is a massive improvement, to be honest. I'm just doing my thing, focusing on work and getting out of here. I did go see that new anime movie I was excited about with my friend yesterday, and it was awesome. Anyway, thanks again, everyone, for confirming I wasn't losing my mind. For real, it helped. Relevant comments. Commenter 1, sometimes you just need to match energy, give people what they give you. Your family didn't treat you like family, so now you don't have to do it for them. You probably have a bunch of Reddit aunts and uncles now who are wishing you the best. If you remember, please let us know when you get out on your own. I was also one of the kids who left the minute they turned 18 too. It can be stressful and isolating, but the peace it brought outweighed the bad immensely. Commenter 2, look your dad right in the eyes and in a very cold voice tell him that your mom would be so disappointed in him. Some pizza isn't going to make his spinelessness go away. Commenter 3, is putting a locking door handle on your bedroom door an option? I've done it at some of the places I've lived in, and the trick is to keep the original in a gallon Ziploc baggie in your closet so they can change it back after you leave. Something with a key that only you have a copy of. Not only will this protect your stuff, but it will make it very clear that you don't trust any of them, and you don't intend for that to change. Commenter 4, man, part of me wants to say that your stepsister is just a kid and kids do stupid crap, but the logical part of my brain tells me you're a kid too, who had her trust massively broken by the only parent you have left, and the little brat responsible is clearly not sorry for what she did. Nah, you were NTA in the previous post, bud, and you're NTA now. Definitely agree with other commenters though, save your money, keep your head down, and run as soon as possible. You're gonna be okay, kid.